Hi guys, Keeley here, and today I'm bringing you a review on Topshop Makeup. So I've just prepped my skin with the MAC Lightful C Plus Coral Grass Softening Lotion and the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. And then under the eyes I went in with my Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment. So what I'm now going to do is I'm now going to start with primer. I got the Longwear Mattifying Primer from Topshop. And it looks like this. It's a very nice glass jar. Feels quite weighty, so I'll just pop 2.5 pumps on my hand and then apply it to my face. Okay, so my thoughts on the primer are it feels nice. It's mattifying, but it's like soft mattifying, not dry mattifying. And it's not a dupe, but it does remind me of the Fenty original primer. It is quite slippery though, not greasy slippery, but just a little bit slippery. So I'm now going to go in with the foundation. I have 3 colours as I wasn't quite sure. We've got Wheat, which is the darkest. It's the third lightest, but it's the darkest of the 3. And then we've got Cream, which is the second lightest one. And then we have Meringue, which is the lightest. They pull a bit of a neutral undertone, I think, from what I can see. Quite a neutral undertone. And the description is, complexion perfection in a demi-matte longwear formula. Skin loving, lightweight liquid, blurs imperfections, leaving a soft focus, but with a real skin effect. It's medium to buildable coverage, and it's oil-free. Okay, so that's the foundation applied. It is a demi-matte, but it looks absolutely flawless on the skin, and it feels very lightweight. It's just very smoothing. All my pores are very smooth. Obviously I have textured skin, so no matter what type of foundation I'm going to use, you're going to see little bumps in certain lights. But so far this foundation is a thumbs up for me. I'm now going to go in with some concealer. I have 2 colours from the Topshop concealers. I have Banana and Oat. Banana isn't that yellowy. It's quite, it's a bit more yellow than Oat. Oat's a bit more pinky neutral, whereas Banana's a bit more yellowy neutral. But it's their Longwear Liquid Concealer, and the claims for this are creamy cover up for under eye circles and blemishes, for a radiant complexion, perfecting formula with soft focus pigments, medium to buildable coverage with a lightweight demi-matte finish. I'm going to go with some Banana to see if it will brighten it a little bit under my eyes, and then if I need to go in with a bit more coverage, I'll then go in with the Oat on top. This is the Dofa. This is the applicator. It's a thin like rectangle one, and it looks like quite, yeah, it's quite a nice applicator, and it feels so creamy, but good creamy, not creasy creamy, just a nice light creamy formula. Okay, so that's all blended out. I am going to go in with a bit of the Oats just to see if we can get it a bit more lighter with a bit more coverage. It goes really nice to the foundation. I do think all in all it is, I mean, it's demi-matte for both of them. I don't know if it's the primer underneath, but my face is looking quite matte, but it's set down, which is quite nice. But yeah, so we'll apply a bit of this, and then once it's blended out, I'll come back and show you. Okay, now before I go in with any powdering, I have got the Topshop Glow Liquid Highlighter in the shade Misty. And I'm just going to apply this to the higher points of my cheek and maybe just above my eyebrow. So my lighting obviously isn't the greatest in here, but you can see the slight sheen. Yeah, it's sitting really nicely. I think if you put a bit too much on, it potentially could lift up your foundation. It's disturbed it a little bit, but not enough to lift it and look funny, but it does give a very nice subtle glow. Okay, so I'm now going to go with some powder. I have some long wear pressed powder from Topshop in a little black compact. I mean, all the packaging for the Topshop just looks so nice. It feels very weighted and it feels quite luxurious. But this is one of the powders. It's the lightest one in cashew, and then I also have the long wear pressed powder in pesh, and it's a bit more dark and slightly pinkier toned. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set under my eyes with this one, and then I'll go in with the darker one and do all over my face. Okay, so we're now zoomed in a bit more to the face. I think the dark powder might be slightly a bit too dark for my skin tone, but it does look really nice on the skin. It is very, like, all the products are very smooth, and I'm not sure if I like the matte. I don't usually use mattifying primers, and I'm not sure if I'm actually that keen on this mattifying primer. It's not drying, but I don't know, it looks really good on my pores, but just for everywhere else, because I have combination skin, I prefer a bit more of a dewier type of primer, because I'm quite dry usually around the outer perimeter of my face, but really I get really oily in the inside. I mean, it looks really nice on the pores, but I just don't know if it makes it look a bit heavy with all the powders and stuff on. We'll see at the end of it what it looks like when I've put some setting spray on and then come back to it. But I have ordered the illuminating primer, so what I'll do is when I receive that, I will then add the comment below and tell you which one I prefer and which one goes best with the foundation. Now, I didn't get any bronzer or contour sort of colours from Topshop, but I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in light to medium. And I'm just going to go in with this middle powder just to do some contour, and then warm it up a little bit with one of these shades. Okay, so I'm now gonna go in with the Topshop powder highlighter, and I've got two colours. I have Sunbeam, which is a really nice gold, yellowy gold highlighter, and then we have Crescent Moon, which is more of a pinky pearlescent colour. Although it shows quite light and champagne-y, but it is quite a pinky iridescent tone to it. I'm going to go with a bit of both. I'll kind of mix them on my brush and then apply them to the tops of my cheekbone, above my eyebrow, down my nose, above my lip and on my chin. Ooh. I just wanted to stop right here and just show you the colour Crescent Moon, no, not Crescent Moon, Sunbeam. Look at that glow. That is, it's really glowy and like lit within, but it's not too intense on the skin. It doesn't look like a nice white streak or anything. It just looks stunning. As I always do, I just go over with the, no product on it, but just the brush I use to bronze and contour, and just go over the highlight with it to try and soften up a bit. that highlight. Looks so good. I'm now going to go in for some blush. This is the Shimmer Powder Blush in the colour Amused, and it's like this. It's a muted kind of peachy pink with a kind of pinky goldy iridescent shimmer to it, I think. It's not too shimmery, but it just looks really, really, really pretty. I'll try and see if I can swatch it on my hand for you, actually. Can't see too much of the shimmer. It just looks like a really nice colour. The blush and the highlight, the powder highlight in Sunbeam are just so far are my favourite products out of them all, and then the foundation and concealer as well. Powders are really nice. Do I have other powders? I'm going to say, actually, do you know what? For the price, I think I paid for the powders £5, and they're quite nice sized pans. I would actually definitely say, out of all the powders I have, I would probably go for this one first. Yeah, but so far, I mean, the base is just looking flawless and really good. Okay, so I don't have any eyeshadows from Topshop, so I'm gonna go in with, I've just received it, the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe, in collaboration with Morphe, should I say. And what because I'm feeling quite a nice natural glow, I'm gonna do something very subtle, and I'm gonna go in and just do like a bronze look. Using just a blending brush, a fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in using the colour Pukey, just this one smack bang in the middle. It's a really nice sort of deep camel colour. Okay, so now that's done, I'm going to go in with Mocha, just down here, this deep brown. I'm just going to go very lightly in the corner, just here. What I'm then going to do is, I'm going to go into the middle part of the eyelid and pack it with the bronzy metallic shade called Queen, just here. Don't know if you can see. Beautiful. So I'm actually going to quickly spritz a bit of my brush with some setting spray. Any setting spray would do, doesn't matter which one. And just go in. Oh, that is beautiful. You probably can't see it now, but obviously I'll give you a close-up a bit later at the end of it. What I'm then going to do is, I'm then going to go from the inner corner out to the bronze shade. I'm going to use the colour Obsessed. It's a taupey pinky champagne colour, and hopefully it'll give it that sort of bit of pop brightness. I'm going to go in again with the same packing brush which I've cleaned, and I'm going to spritz that with a little bit of setting spray. You probably don't need the setting spray to use them, but I just want to guarantee first time that I get that pop. I'm then going to go in the inner corner of my eye using the same highlight. I'm using my face, which is Sunbeam. Very gold colour. So I'm just going to dab it on a pencil brush. Just pop it on the inner corner of my eyes. Okay, so I've just done the inner highlight, and dusting off my pencil brush, I'm going to do my waterline, as I'm feeling quite blue today, with a bit of... I'm going to mix a bit of two. I'm going to mix a bit of Jada and Twerk, just these two colours here, and I'm going to do my lower lash. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, on the lower lash in the very inner corner, I'm going to go in to make it pop for a bit of this blue pool party. Put it on the pencil brush, just pop it in the very inner corner. Okay, so I don't have any eyebrow pencil. I'm going to go in using my Benefit brow pencil in the shade 3 to fill them in. But I do have a brow definer from Topshop. So once I filled them in, I'll come back and I'll show you the brow definer. Okay, so now my eyebrows are all done. I'm going to go in with the Topshop Brow Definer in the shade Cheat. Ooh. And it's a very thin, fine brush. It's like quite a nice colour, and I'm just going to apply it to the middle of my lashes, into the ends, and then through the front. Okay, so the eyebrows are all done. Although it's nice and thin, it's a very long stick, so it gets quite hard, so it's a little bit messy. But it does, for the front bits of your eyebrows, it looks really nice, and yeah, it's okay, it's good. I've had better ones, but I've also had worse ones. I think my favourite is the Benefits one. It's hard to beat, but I'll quite happily use this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead off camera and apply my lashes. I'm torn between two lashes. I've got Violet and Lily. These are by Charlotte Bailey's Beauty. I'm just trying to work out. We're going to go for more of a dramatic one, so we're going to go with Violet on the eye, and hopefully it'll help make this blue pop. Okay, so that's the lashes applied. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to, these lashes are absolutely stunning. They're Violet lashes again by Charlotte Bailey's Beauty. I'm now going to go in and pop some black eyeliner on my waterline. I'm going to be using the Lancome Le Crayon in Noir. It's a really nice, easy glide on real dark eyeliner. So I'm now going to go in with lips, and I'm going to be I don't have any lip products from Topshop, so I'm going to go in and using my MUA Intense Colour lip liner in the colour Sincere. I'm just going to apply this to my outer line and just slightly fill in the corners, and then I'll go in with a lipstick from Primark, which is the Velvet Whip lip cream, and this is in the colour Nude. I'm now going to go in and set my face. I usually do this before I do mascara and lips, but I did forget. I got a bit excited of all the lashes and the products and the eyeshadows. So for this, I'm going to go in using my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. I'm just going to... Okay, so this is the finished look. I got to say, I think this is one of my favourite ones that I've done. All the products work really well. I'm going to try illuminating primer. I don't typically use a mattifying primer, so I'm going to try more with illuminating one as well and see what I think, what the difference is. But the primer I'd use again, the foundation and the concealer and the blusher are what have definitely wowed it for me at the Topshop. Oh, and the highlighter, the Goldie highlighter. The lashes speak for themselves, absolutely amazing, love them. And the eyeshadow palette, I would say use a light hand with it because it's very pigmented, but the payoff is so nice. So yeah, put your thoughts below and tell me what you'd like to see next. If you can, in the meantime, like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.